Welcome to this week's vlog, and I want to introduce you to Tori. I've just picked her up and she's just here. We've got a new head collar for her. I thought she could have racing green, not that she's going to be doing any racing, and I'm actually going to give her a little bit of TLC. She needs a bit of attention here. She's got a bit of a sore on one of her back legs, so we're going to give her a little bit of a wash, a little bit of a pamper, and she's going to stay in the stable tonight. But she's an absolute poppet. In fact, I've got a pocket full of treats. Tori, darling, would you like one of these? Would you like one of these? Yes. See, she's so gentle. She's so gentle. I've got Lola here on the yard as well. Here she is. So everyone's getting to know one another, but this one is just an absolute poppet. She needs a lot of TLC, and just the person to give it to her. So let's give her a good brush, give her a little bit of a wash, and pop her in her stable. She's such a little poppet. I've given her a little bit of a wash. I've washed her tail. I have sent pictures of her back leg to our vet just to say, what do you recommend putting on this? I have very, very, very gently washed it. And yeah, I want to put the right thing on. She's so sweet. Just about to pop a rug on her, and I'm just going to wait a little while till I hear back from the vet, and I'm letting that back leg dry off. She's so gorgeous, and I am standing over there cleaning Colin's tack, ready for him to go tomorrow. So I need to load everything up and get that all organised. So it's all happening this afternoon here. Our vet is just brilliant. He has come back to me already and he said, it's not going to be a quick fix, Charlie. He reckons mange or paston dermatitis, and the place where she has come from, the Corsica Foundation, have been looking after her. They rescued her in November. She's had a little bit of an ordeal, which is why she needs a lot of TLC. And so I just thought, day one, let's get this sorted. So that I've just smothered in pseudo cream. Got an old rug that fits her for now and will keep her warm and cozy for the moment. I've just been going through other rugs for her. I washed it off very, very, very gently with the hose pipe. When you've got an area that's really sore and scabby, you don't want to go in there scrubbing it. So just really carefully hosed it off. Have left it to dry while she's been stood there, and then smothered it in pseudo cream. And I'm just getting a feed ready for her, and the vet said to put her on bute for a few days. So that is what I'm doing. And so she looks like she's got one very white sock, but it's pseudo cream. Pseudo cream is the most amazing stuff. And hang on, someone's, yeah? I brought it down already. I brought it down already. Your air jacket's in the back, and the hay nets are in the house. She's such a sweetheart. Even leave the stable door open, and she's just very, very happily munching her supper. So I haven't vlogged at all. I'm just going to pop you up there. I did film a quick TikTok with my husband, which actually I might just insert that here and share with you what I'm wearing. But we have a black tie dinner this evening, and it was a really quick turnaround from doing the horses, from sorting out darling little Tory, from feeding Colin and Santana, getting everything loaded and ready to head off early tomorrow morning. And I absolutely stunk. So I had to have a shower, wash my hair and put my makeup on. And I was so busy getting ready, and actually I was on the phone to one of the boys, and that was my vlogging time gone. So I'm actually wearing my mother's necklace for the first time, and her earrings. And then I've got this dress in the sale from Me and They. And now the light's gone off. But anyway, this is what I'm wearing with the black wrap, and I will insert the TikTok so you can see that. And we are going to have a lovely evening, but not a late night, because Sigh is here. He's got his smoking jacket on, and we're not going to have a late evening because I have got an early start in the morning, but I will chat to you probably tomorrow while I'm getting everything ready. So we are going out this evening to a black tie dinner, and I thought I would share with you what I'm wearing. This dress is from Me and B, and I just love their dresses. They are just really easy to throw on and wear. I'm wearing my mother's necklace, and actually I've never worn this before, so it's really special to get it out, and my mother's earrings as well. And then just simple black shoes. I'm going with a black wrap and a black evening bag. So that is my look this evening. I shall see if I can entice my husband to come and share his look with you. Darling, come on, don't be shy. Come and show everyone what you're wearing. Entice him.
I don't believe this. I'm making another
appearance.
Another
and
appearance.
Tonight he's wearing his studs.
Yes.
With the green velvet smoking jacket, and we'll put the bow tie on later.
And not a green velvet suit like some people.
No, it's definitely not a suit.
No.
You've got dinner jacket trousers and a smoking jacket. We're not matchy tonight. I'm in this sort of ready kind of, I don't know, chocolatey, dark, I don't know, what colour do you even call this?
I think it's, do they call it like a maroon?
Maroony, chocolatey,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's jolly nice.
But anyway, so that is our look for this evening. We need to head out.
Okay.
Let's go. Good morning. We are up bright and early and just bringing Colin in to spruce him up. I didn't bring them in last night because Tori was in the stable and just said it was actually much better for him to be out before travelling up to Lydia today. So he has had a happy night in the paddock, and it's now time to try and get this muddy monster clean. Look at him, so gorgeous, my handsome boy. Yes, you are, Colin. So he's looking a lot cleaner than he was. He's had a quick sort of strip wash, not a full bath, but we've tried to get as much of the mud off. He has got his very smart rug. It came with him. It's going with him. It's got his name on it. I've tried to get his tail a little bit cleaner, but we're going to put travel boots on, tail bandage, and hit the road. So we've arrived. Lydia. He's had a really good journey. He's travelled brilliantly. What's so lovely is I can actually see him through the what's that mirror called in your car?
The rearview mirror.
The rearview mirror. Thanks. I can see him through there, and he's travelled brilliantly, and he's just arrived. We're going to get him settled in now.
All right, you big hunk. You're gonna push me around, aren't you?
So here's his stable, and he's just having a moment. We're going to change his rug and turn him out and unload everything, but he's just actually very chilled out, very happy. So he's here, difficult to see, in his stable. It's got a lovely big stable with a gorgeous bed there. I thought it was a good idea for him just to have a moment in the stable, familiarise himself before being turned out. It's so lovely and clean. He's going to go and roll in the muddiest patch in a minute, I'm sure. But he seems very chilled and very happy. For me, it's really kind of bittersweet. I know it's the right thing, but he's going to be missed enormously, and I know that a lot of you are going to miss him too. Such a big character, such a huge personality. But it's lovely to have brought him up here and get him settled. It's lots of carrots and lots of treats.
Please he's happy because he can do it.
Look at him. He is such a muddy monster.
Getting the tail in the mud as well.
Yeah, and we're really going to rub our ears in it too.
Yes.
and the side of my face, both sides. My nose is streaming in the wind, but he's very, very happy in the paddock. He's bonding with Lydia over carrots. The way to Colin's heart, like any man, is through his stomach. And he's had the biggest roll, covered in mud. Why did I wash him? I'm not sure, but he's very, very happy. It's such a beautiful spot here, and this is the area that I grew up in, so driving here was very, very familiar, and just around the corner from where one of my brother's great friends lived. So he's in an area that I know very well with utterly breathtaking views. He's gone from beautiful Sussex to beautiful Northamptonshire, and I think he's going to be very, very happy. So having dropped Colin off, and did have a little bit of a moment and a little bit of a weepy whatever, and I'm now somewhere, not exactly sure where, picking up a metal feed bin while I had the trailer, and I've been looking for one of these for 6 months plus, and I found it in Northamptonshire, not a million miles away. And so I've got the trailer, we've got the ramp open, and it is very, very, very heavy. It's a sort of vintage antique, or not antique, like vintage three whatever, so I can put all the horse feed in and it be safe, rat proof, dry, what have you. So that is what I'm doing. It was I think, you know, Colin's been such a huge part of my life for 3 years, and I know there's lots of you that will miss him. I will miss him enormously, and yeah, but the big fella is happy. Lydia is over the moon, and it feels it's so lovely to go and see where he is, see him in his field, and I know that Lydia will be in really, really close touch with me over the coming weeks, and yeah, sort of don't have many words, if that makes sense. Also quite tired, having been out last night, up early, and we had a really, really good drive up. So lucky with the weather, and I just listened to the radio, gathered my thoughts, drove up, and spent actually a couple of hours with him and Lydia, and got him settled, saw him happy, got everything unloaded, and then had a lovely cup of tea before heading over here to pick up this. Well, I've got it, I've just closed it back up. I don't know if you can see it just in there, but I'm now going to get in the car and head home. Forgive the mess that's going on behind here. I can't do that and talk to you. I have got back having dropped Colin. I had a good journey back. Actually really lucky today. I mean, A3 massive roadworks, M25, M1 could have been disastrous. On the way there, effortless. On the way back, effortless. Although it did take a while to find the galvanised feed bin that I bought on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I put it into Waze. The postcode took me to the wrong place. Then I put the address into Waze, took me to another wrong place. And then I had to do what 3 words? Is it called what 3 words? I think so. And then I got there. I gave the guy a jar of marmalade because he's been really patient and he's held it for me for a little while. And James, the farmer, has taken it out of the trailer this evening with one of his friends. It is unbelievably heavy, and we'll move it in the next day or so to where it's going to go. Sigh's in the shower. Our bedroom is a tip, and we are now getting ready for Burns night, and I will share with you what I'm wearing. It's quite exciting. It's quite special. My husband is very excited about it because it is really special, but I'll share that with you once I'm ready. I'm just poofing my hair and adding more makeup on because there's no time to start from afresh. It's been a busy few days. We don't normally go out 2 nights in a row. However, we are. So I'm going to get ready and I will share with you what I am wearing. I've had videos from Lydia, I've had messages from Lydia, and I've just shared a TikTok and Instagram about getting him ready and taking him up. And yeah, I'm feeling, I was feeling anxious earlier. I was feeling, I don't know, it's change. I'm never good at change. And I don't know, it was a bit out of sorts. I think that's the best way to describe it. Did have a teary moment, couldn't actually go over. Like, I said goodbye, but I couldn't go over and do like a proper goodbye. I just did a farewell, and had a good few hours kind of reflecting, driving back and thinking about him and the wonderful years that I've had with him. I'm going to get emotional. I'm going to try not to, because he's a special boy, and I hope that he goes on to give Lydia the confidence and get her riding really confidently and happily, like he has done for me. And these horses are teachers. They teach us so much in so many different ways, and I'm excited for Lydia's journey with him. And yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Now I have to get ready because we are leaving soon, so I need to get my skates on. So we are ready for Burns night. Sigh is waiting in the wings. This, do you want to tell everyone, darling, what it is that I'm wearing?
My old school kilt. Really weird that Charlie fits into that, or well, actually no, really weird that I used to fit into it. I think I'm some way off now. Hasn't been worn for over 50 years. Been put away by my mother after school all those years ago in immaculate condition.
Immaculate condition. I mean, it's so special to actually be wearing it. I don't have my kilt pin, but this is a Cape Barton blouse. I've just put this little faux fur thing around my neck just to add a bit of intrigue, and an old Bowden cardi, brown suede boots, and you are wearing brown suede loafers. Actually, nobody can see because you're too high. Brown suede loafers from the House of Brewer, cords.
Comsa.
Hang on, Comsa. And tartan shirt. Oh, hang on, you're going to fall over. We need to dodge a tripod. And then I am taking my saddlebag from Hicks and Hyde, and that is our look for this evening. Gosh, it has been a busy day. Well, busy few days, but let's go and
Two nights on the bounce. Wow.
2 nights on the bounce. Let's go, party animal. So we're at the boathouse in Amberley, which actually isn't too far away from where we live. It's stunning, and I cannot believe I haven't been here before. The view is out of the river there, so I think during the day, amazing. And we have got our Burns night supper. Here's the menu. And Donald, where's your trousers? So I think it's going to be a fun and lively night. We have got lots of great old friends over there that we're celebrating with, and looking forward to a really fun evening here. So I'm hoping that you can hear me okay, because it's pretty windy. I haven't really chatted today. We had such a fun night last night, and I've just had a slow and gentle, much needed Sunday, having had a hectic few days. But these guys have been in the stables today. It's been pretty wild, but the storm is a bit calmer now, so we've decided to get them out. Otherwise it had to be all day tonight and tomorrow, and they're quite lucky they can tuck in behind the hedge over there, and they've got the trees there, so there's quite a bit of shelter actually up here for them. Tori is settling in well. She's just having some water, and I've put Steno cream on her leg. hence that big white bit. But it's good to get her in, let that dry out, and then she's got her pile of hay here. Santana has got her hay over there. But they're getting used to one another, they are bonding, and it's just going to take a little while for, you know, everybody to settle a bit. But that's fine. I think she's going to have a drink, darling. I think so. I think that was where she was heading off to. I don't know. Santana's wandering around, just left her hay. Tori is pretty chilled and such a dude. From doing the horses, I actually decided while I was up there to do a little bit of mucking out. So I got the wheelbarrow, pushed it around, and it's just quite nice to spend some time with Tori and Santana together. And I'm going to insert a picture here of the pair of them. They are bonding beautifully, which is really, really good and happy. And I have just seen Lydia and Claudia just keep sending me video updates, and it's so lovely, so lovely. And I've just seen Lydia riding they've got an indoor arena, and she rode him today for the first time, and it made me have an emotional moment of I'm just thrilled. Yes, I'm missing him enormously, and I will do, but it's really, really lovely, and I'm thrilled, really thrilled. But just, I don't know, I think I'm tired and emotional, and I just saw that and I was like, oh, Lydia's posture was so beautiful, riding really well, and she's putting so much effort into her riding. Her dedication is really, really impressive, and that just warms my heart, makes me very happy. There's a lot of chaos going on behind me. Top cupboard open, boxes of jam jars for marmalade, because the marmalade production, I've actually been labelling and dating the back of the jars today, packing up the boxes that I've done. I've got 2 batches of marmalade that need doing. I'm not going to share too much marmalade with you this week, I absolutely promise, but these ones have cooled. So I've actually got Clive's marmalade shredder, so I'm going to get that into action. Simon is away. He left this afternoon. We had a lovely Sunday roast, and then he's away this week with work. So I'm on my Todd, which I don't particularly enjoy. I love I love him so much, and we just have this wonderful, you know, like routine. I know what he does, he knows what I do, and it's just, I think of it as like a dance. And we dance well together, and so when he's not here, I have to do it all on my own, which is fine. It's fine. We need to get up earlier and be even more organised. So that is how it is. But last night was really fun. It was really fun. It actually was really nice to go. Like, yes, it made yesterday a very long day, and because it took me a while to find where the guy was with the metal feed bin. And then it took a while to load it into the car. I got home quite late, and then it was a really quick change before going. But it was just a gorgeous, gorgeous night, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that was fun, quite late, and actually just had a slowish morning. Got the horses in because it was so horrible, and they have had the day in the stables, and it's nice to kind of be able to nurse Tori's leg and what have you. And that's kind of been the day. I've been washing, sorting, organising, doing what have you, but this has arrived, which is, I think it's called an airy fairy, an era fairer, I don't know. I'll leave the name on the screen. And it comes and it sits. Currently got 3 dogs there. They don't need to move. It's fine. It goes like that. So you can't see. Hang on, let me move you. There. That's a better angle. So it goes here, and you can pop your washing on to dry, so perfect for overnight, and then it folds up and I can pop it away in the downstairs loo, so it folds into absolutely nothing, which is utterly brilliant. And actually, I'm going to sit down. It's thanks to one of you amazing followers that told me about these, and I ordered it, so thank you. In fact, you told me about it months ago. It took me a while to order it, but I knew that we needed it. And actually, these are just at my feet. These are called, don't know what they're called. I'm going to leave it linked on the screen. I want to call it a Bamdoodle. The dogs, well, Penny and Florence had their vaccines on Friday, and we saw our lovely vet Richard, who is in Petworth. I love Richard, he's brilliant, such an excellent vet, but he recommended these for the dog's teeth. So that is Lola's one, and then you could possibly hear Penny, no, you can't even see her quite there. Penny is chewing on hers and Tess is asleep. So they're really good for the dog's teeth, which is excellent. So thanks, Richard, for that. You little Florence. Oh, my darling, yes. Oh, Penny's having a go at Lola's one. Lola's with Simon this week, keeping him company, which is lovely. And actually, one less is slightly easier too. She normally goes to the office with Simon. If he's got a day where he's office based, he will take Lola with him. And Lola actually sleeps under his secretary's desk because she likes to spoil her with treats. Yes, so that is lovely. Right, I am going to crack on with marmalade and have a sort of chilled Sunday night and a very early night, because I am one tired bunny. I'm going to hang the laundry out, actually put another wash on. The dishwasher is currently on. It's kind of all go, but a happy day, and just so pleased to see Lydia riding. I had videos of the Romeo has gone to join Colin. I've had videos of them in the field together. I've had videos of them being led in, and they are really happy. It is such a beautiful setup where they are. In fact, I'm quite envious. They've got an indoor school and an outdoor school and lots, it's a beautiful setup and absolutely perfect for him. So that is good. And I am going to hang out the washing, have a bit of a organise of the kitchen, make the marmalade, prep the marmalade for tomorrow. I shall boil it tomorrow and finish that off then. I actually run out of sugar, so I need to get some more. And I'll chat to you all tomorrow. Good morning. I was up early, horses, dogs, hens, all done before the school run, which is a good feeling. And I have just been filming a video which is coming out on Tuesday, talking about my top tips of keeping your Arga clean. I have had lengthy conversations with Range Exchange about best ways to do things, and I'm sharing that with you. So I've just filmed that, which is really good on a Monday morning to have got that done. I feel like I'm ahead of the game, which is always a good feeling to start your week like organised and being efficient. I hate being under pressure. I don't think any of us, well, I know some people do thrive with being under pressure. I prefer not being under pressure. Dear Tess is tinkering around. That's who you can hear. My sweetheart. I shared a picture of Coco riding with Tess and Maud. Maud is Tess's sister. I'll share it here. Coco's riding. She must have been, well, I was pregnant with Gus. Was I pregnant with Gus? No, not in that picture. There's another picture when I was pregnant with Gus. But dear Tess is, she's eating, and that is the main thing. She's eating and she's tottering around, which is brilliant. Oh, you want to come and say hello too, do you? Yes. Never wants to be left out. We want to have mummy snuggles. I don't really want to snog, darling. No, I don't want to snog. No, but I love you. I do love you. Yeah, I do. So what am I going to do now? I'm actually going to make another batch of marmalade. After I dropped Coco at school, I went to the village store to pick up a couple of things that I need actually for supper tonight. I didn't want to go and do a big food shop, and I love supporting the local shop. I needed some more sugar for marmalade, and I got some chicken breasts for us. They have, it's not from our butcher, but it's from a local butcher. They have meat from him in there, so it's just really handy to pick that up. And I picked up the sugar and a few other bits and pieces. They actually had Seville oranges in the village shop, and I did get 2 more lots of those. So I mean, it's so boring, I know, but I'm just trying to make as much as possible. So whilst the agar is on, it's now beautifully clean, and I'm about to splatter it with marmalade, but I'm going to do a batch of marmalade and get that organised and done. We're going to put these away and just, yeah, clear up and then make marmalade. That is my mission today. I had lovely chats with the boys last night. Archer's finished his GCSE mocks, so he will get his results this week, but he was sounding happy. They had Burns night up in Scotland, and they had fun celebrating like we had fun down here. So all good, all happy, and let's make more marmalade. But I'm not going to share it with you because I'm sure you all are sick of me marmalade making. So I think I'm going to put on a podcast. I am just really enjoying Rosebud, so I think I'm going to listen to a few episodes of that while I make marmalade and just tinker around. But I'm pleased I've got ahead with next week's video. Tish is still away, so I'm working ahead, which actually is a good feeling. And now I'm ahead, I might try and keep on that vein, and it just makes life easier. Like when unexpected things happen, you're not under pressure. Mum always said, never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. And I think that's a really good kind of way to be. So that's good. But stop chatting, start making marmalade. So I'm just making myself some lunch. This is a loaf of 6-seed sourdough, which I made, well, actually, dented up, slightly overproofed, which is why it hasn't risen as well as it should have done. But actually, I'm quite happy with that. It was in the fridge for longer than it should have been, but because it was such a crazy weekend, I didn't have time to bake it. I was going to bake it when I got back from taking Colin and before we went out, and there wasn't time, so it doesn't matter. It is going to taste utterly, utterly delicious. Really happy with that. Healthy breakfast. Do I want an extra slice? They're quite little. I think I'm going to. I am feeling hungry. I am going to cook a couple of eggs on the top of the agar, and I am going to have some avocado and some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to pop those in an oven tray. I can just go in there and in there. I've got some bread softening. I've got that lot of marmalade, but actually I don't have time to boil it and let it rest and jar it because I've got to pop out this afternoon. So I will do it when I've got more time. The timing, it's all about the timing. You've got to get it perfect. So I thought actually I'd make myself something lovely to eat. I picked up a couple of avocados earlier, so I am going to make myself a little avocado. I'm just going to use half an avocado. Coco will have the other half this evening. So if you cut it and leave the stone in, that can go in the fridge and will be absolutely fine. And then I can use this half for my lunch. Well, I'm actually having brunch. So I am having, an early lunch and a late breakfast, and finding that actually suits me better, which is good. I don't feel hungry first thing in the morning, and ever since I had my reflux and my kind of globus problem with my throat, I've been really conscious about what I'm eating and how it's making me feel. And actually eating first thing didn't make me feel brilliant. I'm just squeezing a bit of lemon juice on there. And then some sea salt. I actually need to top this up. Just get a pinch, a little bit of sea salt and a few chili flakes in there. And then I'm actually going to add a little bit of olive oil just to soften it to mush. And we shall use some of this Sicilian olive oil. Little drizzle of that. And then I use a little fork just to smush it up. So I've got my toast on and I'm going to do my Arga eggs. So I use a piece of Baker Glide. I have to not tread on any sausages who are all snoozing down there. Pop my Baker Glide onto the Arga, not on the really hot side, on the cooler side. And I'm going to crack my eggs. I'm going to have 2 eggs today. And you just crack them onto the centre. Doesn't matter if they're touching, that is fine. Wipe my fingers. Then I have got, actually let's go with some pink Himalayan salt. Little sprinkle of that and close the lid. And that is how easy it is to do eggs on the Arga. My Arga course starts on Monday. So if you would like me to share lots and lots of tips with you of how to get the best out of your Arga, then I'll leave all of the details linked down below so you can come and join. And now those will take a couple of minutes. My toast is in. Let's just see, I could have a little bit longer. Not sure if I'm actually going to eat the 3 pieces, but we'll see. I am definitely feeling quite hungry. I have had a busy morning. I had to get the hay out to the horses. I had 15 minutes to fill hay nets. I should have filled them last night. That was foolish of me. 15 minutes to fill the hay nets, take them out to the paddock, drop them, and get back and get in the car for the school run. So it was quite a mission. It was a good cardio well, actually, I would like to say cardio and weights because the hay nets are jolly heavy when you've got them over and going up. It's quite a good hill. It's a good walk. Not a big walk, but a good steep when you're going as quickly as you possibly can. So that was how I started the day. But anyway, totally waffling and rambling. I'm going to get a plate out. We can use that knife will do. Just leave that little bit. Ooh, quite hot. There is nothing quite like your own homemade bread. And yes, salted butter is an absolute must. So I'll just butter that and I can enjoy my brunch. And then I am going to just pop, I'm running out of space on my plate. I'm just going to pop my avocado on the side and enjoy digging in to this lot. So yummy. The olive oil and the lemon juice is just a perfect combo. And there we are. That is my brunch. I think many of you know that last year was pretty stressful for us as a family, and because of that, I ended up comfort eating and feeling kind of really sluggish, really lethargic, not great about myself. And Simon, my husband, has wanted to lose weight and, make some big changes. So that is what we're doing. He read an article, a Forbes article, about an app called Simple, and Simple has got some really good stats. So he was like, right, shall we give this a go? And I mean, one person lost £80 using it. Simple has over 17 plus million users, 300,000 5-star reviews. It's got really, really good results. So that intrigued us. And I'm going to show you what the app looks like. I've actually got a notification that's come through there and other notifications. But you open up your app and you can track what you're doing. So my lunch, which I've just logged, was a good result, and it will give you like little feedback about what you're eating and where you can make changes, which is really, really helpful. It tracks your steps, your movement, your hydration, your weight. It gives you great little tips, and it's about making healthy choices. It's about making changes. It's about this gives you support. It's like a friend there just reminding you of what you should be doing, and that is really, really helpful. And I just want to feel better about myself. I want my clothes to fit better without feeling tight and uncomfortable. I want to have more energy and get out of the habit of having sugary snacks and things like that, which they don't do anything positive for you at all. They might taste good in the moment, but actually you can train your taste buds and make changes. So I'm going to leave the code for you to get 50% linked in the description of this video for you to try Simple, because it is really simple and it is like a friend holding your hand, guiding you through it. And I am certainly feeling better, making healthier choices. I have just sliced up, so this is 6-seed bread flour and my sourdough starter. I've just sliced it all up and actually popping it in the freezer, so I can just reach out and get a slice or two for whatever meal it is that I want. But this is brilliant. Intermittent fasting, but you can structure it to what suits you, which it really is that simple. So I've got all of my sourdough, which I have sliced up, and these are my Ask Charlie bread bags, which are available on my website, I should say. I designed them and had them made, and it's just a great place to keep your bread, fresher without using plastic. And actually, I just pop this in the freezer and then can reach and get a slice when I need it. So when I make a loaf of sourdough, I'm not necessarily going to eat it all unless we've got a house full or we've got people for lunch or whatever. So I can just pop it in the freezer like that and then grab a slice, easy peasy, as and when I need it. I'm having one of those days of just a reset. And I actually probably should have put a time lapse on, filmed some of it for you. But I was listening to a podcast, and I've been trying to send a file via WeTransfer for the last literally 2 hours. And I've just turned my phone off and restarted it, and I'm hoping that it goes through now. It's so frustrating. But I have vacuumed downstairs. I've mopped the floors. I have done the cobwebs. I have washed, you can't see, but the ruggable rug that goes in front of the Arga, I have washed that. I have washed the mat. There's marmalade everywhere. So I actually just put a towel down here, an old towel, and there, I've got an island full of stuff, is the ruggable rug drying over there. And I'm just having a kind of blitz, reset, organise, what have you, tea towels all washed, and I am about to fill up my bag collective, because one of the loo cleaners from upstairs had run out, so I thought we could just have a little top up. Yeah, so I'm just having one of those days catching up, but this morning I went to sorry, got distracted. I went to the flower shop and I have got some bulbs to plant up, and I bought these beautiful tulips there, and I'm going to do some bulb planting once I've done this. I just thought actually it was a good opportunity just to have a bit of a sort out, and I want to put everything away, declutter, put it all in the right place. That is my mission over today and tomorrow, I think. I've got other bits and pieces that I need to do, so I think by the end of the day tomorrow I want everything in the right place and organised. But I have got to just top these up, and then I might actually need to order some more. I'm going to check whether I've got another one, but I don't think I have. So that is full. And then these I will post back, and this, I'll pop that lid on there. I love the fact that these are reusable, and just to give the bottles all a wipe. That one is empty, so I need to see if I've got more down in the cellar or whether that is it. And then I thought I'd just top my washing up liquid, which is the grapefruit one. Fill that up. And so yeah, just this week I'm just kind of playing catch up. That is my mission, and just a reset and a reorganise. And it makes such a difference actually when you set aside a bit of time just to have a bit of a blitz. And then once everything's clean and fresh, I will put the bulbs that I'm going to plant up. That is my next mission. I will put those around the house and just fill it with spring bulbs. I know we're a long way off spring, but I think if you bring bulbs inside at this time of year, it just lifts the mood. And that basket of bulbs that Simon bought me a few weeks ago are so gorgeous. And actually, those need a little bit of TLC. So I'm going to do that next. That one is full. So I keep these down in the cellar, and then I can just top up from there. We'll pop that on. Give it a wipe. Pop it back beside the sink. And just fill up the rest. I've got my lime skull remover. That is so good. I've still got quite a lot in my bottle, but actually I thought while I was doing this, I would just top them all up. And I need to go upstairs and get the bathroom cleaner and top that up. So we're all organised on the cleaning front, ready. And then I'm actually going to place a bag collective order. So I thought if I just topped everything up, I would then know what I needed to order. I need to order some more laundry detergent. I use the Linen Fresh one, so I thought I would just put aside a mow this morning to get everything organised. The horses are happy up in the paddock, so that is good. They've got hay up there, and actually it's still windy, but it's not raining for the moment, so that is excellent. And I need to get their stables mucked out, ready for tonight. Right, I'm going to run upstairs and find the bathroom cleaner and anything else that needs topping up and do that. I don't know if I'm going to get this all in here. I'm not sure you can see. I'm just filling up. I think I'm going to do it. Am I going to do it? I'm just filling up my laundry detergent with the remainder of this because I knew I was running low. I hope I can get it all in. Just, if not, I can put it straight into the washing machine when the washing machine has finished, because I'm going to do another load as well. It's just one of those days for complete reset. So I need to order more loo cleaner. I need to order more glass and mirror cleaner. I'm actually going to take this to Simon's car in a moment while I remember the inside of his windscreen is really smeary and it's quite difficult to see. So I am going to give that a clean with the glass cleaner. And my hand wash, my washing up liquid, my lime scale remover, my bathroom cleaner, and now my laundry liquid are all full, ready for this week of home organising. I'm on a mission. I don't know, last week was really busy. I don't know, since Christmas, I've found I haven't really had much time. Been like, I don't know, rushing here. We've been up to Scotland. There's just been quite a lot going on. And so all of these little itty bitty jobs that actually are quite time consuming just need to get done. So whilst the weather is pretty revolting and pretty windy and pretty hideous, it's a really good opportunity to get them done. And that is just perfect. And then I can send all of these empties back to the Bar Collective, get those out of the way. It's so clever, this system. So that I will post back to them as an empty. That is now full. And I can put those all away. And we are one organised lady, and that makes me very happy. I do need to just put away all of the other stuff too, but we are getting there. We're making progress. And then I have got one of these to post them back. So I need to go to the post office later, so that will get done. We're all super organised. And yes, I am making more marmalade. Oodles of jars here. This is the one with the dark sugar. I've got one pan behind me over there waiting to go in, and I've got one in the Arga at the moment, and then I will shred those up tonight and then make the marmalade tomorrow. Sorry, the washing machine is going in the background. It's all action stations here. It's a busy day. Lots I want to achieve. So nice being out here and not being blown away. I am just doing my final one. I've run out of moss, so I need to go and get a little bit more. Just pop that compost in there, and I've got one random tete-a-tete which can go in the middle there, and then I've got these muscari. I think muscari are probably my favourite. And I've got one ball here. These balls are actually all, apart from that one came from the vintage pieces, and these came from vintage French, these coloured ones and the green ones, and I just love them. But I think I'm going to use the coloured one for these. I thought I was going to use that one, but I didn't in the end. So nice to be out here and not be soaking wet. It's still a little bit windy, it's a bit fresh, but it's quite nice. Carefully tease them apart. There's a tiny little one in there. Right. I think I've got too much compost now. Put those down in there. That little baby one. If you can see, there we go, kind of over there. Little sausages are exploring in the garden. Hang on. Did I put one in the middle? Or am I going mad? Did I just take that one out? I think I'm going mad. Girls, what are you up to? What are you up to? Are you having fun and games in the garden? Are you? Right, I need to go and find a little bit more moss for that one. I've popped the pussy willow around there, which just gives it a little bit of support when there's hyacinths grow through. And I'll just go and find some moss and then clear up everything. I'm now quite hot and sweaty. I have been mucking out for the last, 45 minutes, and I didn't do any yesterday, so playing catch up today. But look, they're happy grazing together. They are best of friends, which is so sweet. I've actually just had a message from Lydia and Claudia to say that Colin and Romeo are getting on famously, which is just brilliant. And actually the farrier came this morning to put Santana's shoe on, and he said she seems more chilled, and I think she is a little bit more chilled without him here, which is funny. Or maybe Tori is just having a wonderful impact. And what's really bizarre, sorry, I've put you on a thing and I've got to bend down to chat to you. What is really bizarre is her stable is a lot less messy. Like, she hasn't, like, normally her stable would be absolutely trash. You just like walk it round, and it would be like disgusting, have to remove all the bedding. And it's not like that since Tori has arrived, which is quite extraordinary. So hey ho, those girls are happy. Luckily it's not raining at the moment. I think rain is coming later. I'm going to get their stables ready for this evening and then go inside and get on with the rest of the day. So today hasn't gone completely to plan. I just finished doing the horses. Luckily I'd finished doing them, and I got a phone call from school to say that Coco wasn't feeling very well, so I went and picked her up. She's okay, she just is not feeling 100%, so having some TLC at home. Our boiler as well has decided to totally pack up, which is not ideal. Pretty chilly. The radiators this morning weren't working, but they were upstairs, but now nada. Nothing. So I'm about to go and light the fire and keep cozy. I have just been filming a TikTok of how to iron and fold fitted sheets, so that's why the ironing board is up here. But I worry that this vlog is getting pretty long, and it's been quite a lot going on this week with Tory arriving and dear Colin leaving. And I was just reflecting earlier about how people and animals come into your life, whether it's for you or whether it's for them, or whether it's actually for a bit of both. And whilst I'm missing the big fella enormously, and what's so lovely is I'm getting really regular updates, and that is amazing. You know, he came into my life when I needed him, and I feel that it's, you know, he's now going into Lydia's life when she needs him, and when she can give him loads of TLC and he can teach her, and I really hope that it works out. But then, you know, Tori has come into our lives when she's being a wonderful companion to Santana. Sigh isn't coming to join us, which is disappointing, but it just feels like the right thing. She's big, she's young, and I think if we get something else, I want to get something a little bit younger, older, and maybe that's sort of been there and done it. I don't feel like I need another baby. But Tori is being wonderful at nannying Santana, and Coco's fine about, you know, the decision with Sigh not coming. I think the weather has kind of meant that there were a couple of competitions that they were going to do that were cancelled, and then we've just kind of reflected on it and thought really long and hard about what we want to do going forward. So that's just, you know, to fill you in. But, you know, Tori has come into my life. She needs some TLC. She needs to be nurtured. Unfortunately, she was rescued by the Corsica Foundation, and she unfortunately fell into the wrong hands and wasn't very well looked after, and the Corsica Foundation spotted her and rescued her, and now she's come to us to nanny Santana and for me to nurse her better. And I feel really, really blessed and really grateful that we've got her. Santana seems a lot more chilled already, and it's working well, so that is really good. But I want to thank you for joining me on this week's vlog. I hope that you have enjoyed watching. Tomorrow I am heading to London for a very exciting adventure, so I will be taking you with me on that. I hope that you have a super weekend. And yeah, if you're new around here, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and I really hope to see you next week, and much love.